Hey there, welcome to this practice. This is a vinyasa flow practice where we do first some movement and then in the end finish with a very short meditation. You can always leave something out, you can always add something in if you need more. And since it's a very short class and a very short meditation, but we know that meditation is the most important practice, I highly recommend that you add, after this video is done, another 10, 15 or 20-minute meditation to really go deep into the stillness. We'll begin today in Balasana, child's pose, at the back of the mat. While you grab your things and get ready for class, we want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, Ritual.
Ritual is the obsessively researched and transparently made multivitamin.
The nice thing about them is that you just need fewer pills. They combine oily and dry ingredients in one capsule, and you just get everything you need with just 2 of them.
And you know we wouldn't be pushing a product that we really didn't stand behind and believe in. The transparency of this company is unbelievable. You can go onto their website, you can check where every ingredient is coming from, where it's sourced from, how it's made, everything. It's amazing. And of course, they're vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO project verified.
We've actually been using Ritual multivitamins for many years. As we mentioned in previous videos, food is first, food is medicine. Focus on covering everything you need with your food first. This is just filling the gaps.
Ritual is a subscription-based model, so it's completely hands-off. You don't have to think about it. It just shows up at your door every month. And the best part is after 30 days, if you don't like it, you can just shoot them an email and they'll give you a full refund and cancel your subscription. So there's really no risk in the first month.
So hit the link now so it opens in a new tab, and then you can revisit those tabs later and check it out in your own time, no rush. And you can get 30% off your first month subscription with our code Bre and Flo 30. And check out ritual.com/breathe-and-flow30. Again, thank you Ritual for sponsoring this video. Now back to class, enjoy. So make your way there. Not gonna say much throughout the practice. This is not a beginner practice because we'll up level quite quickly in a short amount of time. So once you're in Balasana, fully arrive, mentally get ready for the practice, establish your Ujjayi breath, keep the lips sealed of course, and set your intention for the practice today. Slowly come forward into a tabletop. And we simply do some spine balancing, so we extend the left leg back, the right arm forward. Taking deep breaths, 2 or 3 breaths. And release down to tabletop. Let's switch sides. Release down, tabletop. Walk the hands forward, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Arrive here, do all the movements you need to do to arrive fully. Or just stay in stillness. Let's roll through the spine forward to plank. Shift more forward, come high onto the toes, bend your arms. We lower all the way to the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down, Sphinx pose. If you feel like going deeper, go into seal, straighten the arms. Of course, engage the glutes to distribute the back bend evenly across the front of the body. And release down. We slide the hands back, come onto the toes, and we press up to plank. Chaturanga. Plank. Chaturanga. And plank. Downward facing dog. Bring the feet a bit wider apart. Roll through the spine forward into upward facing dog. And back to downward dog. Let's release the forearms down for dolphin. And then lift the right leg up. We now shift forward, lift the elbows up at the same time for one-legged chaturanga. One-legged plank. Right knee to the chest. Right foot between the hands. Rise up to crescent lunge. And if you want to move with me, we lower the left knee down, almost touching, lift it up. Lower, lift. 3 more. Last one. Crescent lunge. Now crescent lean forward. Straighten the left leg. Feel more weight in your right foot, in your right thigh. Keep shifting, leaning forward. The left leg floats up. Warrior 3 prep. Fingertips down. On the ground or maybe on the block or blocks. A-frame pose. And A-frame reach to the left. Release, bring the left foot next to the right for chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plank pose. Shift forward, chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank. Your vinyasa, knees down, elbows down. Up dog. Downward dog. Make sure you're still with your breath, nice and even through the nose. Lips are sealed. Using the intention to guide the breath and to guide and direct your practice. Release the elbows down for dolphin. Reach your left leg up. And come forward, one-legged chaturanga. One-legged plank. Left knee to the chest. Left foot between the hands. Crescent lunge, rise up. Stay here if you want, or lower the right knee down. And lift. So we want to almost touch the floor. And last one. Crescent lean. Slowly shift more forward, slowly in slow motion transitioning into Warrior 3 prep. A frame. And A frame, reach to the right. Release to chair pose at the front of the mat. Could be feet and knees together or feet and knees apart. Bend the knees a bit more, send the hips back, lift your heels. Slowly bend the knees all the way, set the hips down. Boat pose. We're holding for 1 minute. If there's anything else you would like to do from here, go for it. But check in with your intention. Why you're doing that. Is it really benefiting your practice and you being today? I will just relax and close my eyes. Relax and find this place of peace deep within, although the body is working just a little bit. Release the feet and the hands down. We come into reverse tabletop. Slowly come out of it into a squat at the front. So you can just move the hips forward, come into a squat, or set the hips down and then try to not use the hands and a little bit of momentum to come into a squat and then forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Now we meet in plank pose. Step the other foot back first. And then shift forward one more time, chaturanga. We hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, elbows in, shift more forward. 3, 2, 1.5, 1/4, 1.25. Let's keep holding. 1/2 plank. Knees down, elbows down. Keep the lips sealed. Breathe through the nose. Stay present. Upward dog. Stay in up dog. Look over the right shoulder to the right heel, if that's okay for you, and to the left heel. And downward facing dog. Walk the feet forward, behind the wrists. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. And then from the bottom of the spine, now start to roll up. Try to keep the legs straight, the arms hang, head hang. Roll up to standing. Once you're there, deep breath in, arms up. Palms touch, exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more like that. We meet with the hands at the heart, the wrists in line with the elbows. And release the hands down. Start to internally rotate the hands as you bring the chin to the chest. With straight legs, roll down. Try to keep the pelvis neutral so that it doesn't tip forward and anteriorly tilt. Keep holding there, connecting to the big toes, to the deep front line, keeping the pelvis neutral as much as we can, lifting the pubis up. And release down into a forward fold. Bend the knees. Squat down. And let's sit down to the mat. Extend the legs, bring the legs wide apart. I will rotate so you can see me better. We're coming into a seated straddle forward fold. Once you're there, walk the hands forward. Close your eyes, try to relax as much as possible, no matter how this looks, no matter how deep you can go. Feel free to stay here, continue with your meditation in this position, or change the position and then meditate in it. I will choose a side bend for a little bit of length in the QL and the sides of the body. But you can of course do however you wish. If you took the same position here, release the chest low to the ground and walk your way over to the other side. If you can't grab the foot, that's fine. Just reach towards it. No one cares if you can grab it or not. Close your eyes and continue your meditation, focusing on the breath. Slowly release back to the center. And then slowly push up. If there's any other 1 or 2 last poses you would like to do, go ahead, do those now. Otherwise, bring the legs together, cross your legs. Come into a cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. Place your hands wherever it's comfortable and close your eyes. You will finish with just 1 or 2 minutes of silent meditation. And again, I invite you to continue for another 10-15 minutes after the video ends. Slowly bring your hands to the heart. Thank yourself for showing up, for taking the time to practice. And I want to thank you for practicing today, not just with me here, following this video, supporting this channel, but in general. That's all we need, that's all we want. That's the combined mission of all the people here on the platform that teach this practice. That more people pick up the practice of yoga and transform themselves, their life, remember who they are, and maybe pass it on, share it. Much love and gratitude. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one very soon. Much love and gratitude. Namaste.